One cool thing that's actually happening is, well, it's a cool thing in one way, but it sounds terrible in another. Is like with the amount of, for example, like obesity and diseases in the medical sense on the rise, and then things like government overreach with like just mandates and all this other stuff stressing people out. We've officially risen obesity rates by like 30% in all young kids in like developed countries. We've the only reason that death rates have gone up in the last many years is adolescent suicides. So like people are getting stressed out to the point where they're meaning to take their life. Like just every possible stressor. And we've talked about the cell phone void on it. Like it's just this empty void of negative space that is infinite, and you like keep putting into that. We're now in the first generation where kids, when they're born, babies are growing up with this void existing, and
from like 1 years old or something, or even sooner,
yeah, like
in their face.
Their whole life, from the moment they are born, this void exists where they can. It pulls in their attention and awareness and like all that stuff. It's just like it's there now within the framework so much that it's such a huge vacuum that there is also, along with it, the start of what is like an upsurge of kids escaping out, like just weaving through that mess and just popping out the other side. Like you can almost call it like the most traumatic experiences that a person can have are not like any kind of major event. Oddly, like usually those are not the minorest thing. It can be traumatic to somebody. And right now, the base state of kids coming into the world is what you would call like a giant negative pile, like the traumatic zone. So they're coming into this thing. There's just like void vacuums and negative and like dis-ease everywhere on the physical and mental levels and spiritual, all this mess. And it's popping them out. Like they're just going pop, like out from the trash pile and into the like just really sharp awareness.